Hi guys, it's Tiny Che and I'm back again with some shenanigans today, but this time in Kentucky. So we stopped at this cute little pilot that's connected to a McDonald's, which the McDonald's had these blue slushies, which we don't have where I live. So I'm super excited to try one of these because I've never had this one before. And the pilot actually had some things that we don't have at our gas station in Wisconsin, so I was pretty excited about that. And this is like our third stop. We stopped for pee breaks and we stopped for the gas station, and we still have about 8 more hours to go. So hopefully no more stops after this because I really want to get there soon. I'm really excited to show you guys everything that I do at my college orientation and show you guys like a detailed look into my cheer tryouts. Hi guys, it's Tiny Tay and I've made it to Georgia now. So we only got like 3 more hours before we actually make it to Albany, which is where we're staying and where I'll be going to school at. We're at another gas station. It's called Circle K, but it's weird because like the part where you pump your gas at is BP. Shenanigans, right? I got these crab chips. I'm kind of excited to try these because they're supposed to be like the Chesapeake Bay Lay's chips, except only better, which the Chesapeake ones were okay, but these will probably be better, so I'm excited to try them. This stop is brought to you by My Bladder. See you guys in Albany. Hi guys, so we just got to Albany. We showered, changed all of our clothes. We're about to go to dinner. Trying to find a place to eat is such a big deal for my family because we always like look at Yelp reviews and then we go on Google and then they're like, this place is farther, or I want to eat here, I don't want Golden Corral. They're always crying about something, and then when I pick where I want to go, they're like, you always get to pick where you want to go to. So I'm trying to give someone else a time to pick, and they're not picking anything, and they didn't want to listen to any of my Yelp reviews when I was saying it, and then all of a sudden they want to scroll their fat fingers saying like, oh, let's go here, 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 after I just said we couldn't go to those places because they had bad Yelp reviews. No one listens, so now we're off to find some chow. Bye guys! Hi guys, so let me tell you about the shenanigans that I endured today while trying to get some food. So the last time you guys saw me, we left and we were trying to decide on where to get food from, and so while on that mission of going to get food, we went to Golden Corral and there ended up being closed. The whole restaurant was dark and the sign wasn't even up. There was only one sign that said Golden Corral. And so we couldn't go there, and then my mom decided that she wanted to go to Publix, Ross, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, everywhere except going to get food, you know? So by the time we got done with all of that, all of the food places that we intended on going to or could have went to were closed. And we have this kind of rule where we don't do chain restaurants. Like whenever we travel, we try to go and eat at like the local places or just eat at a place that we wouldn't have in Wisconsin. So I suggested we go to Zaxby's, but the line was extremely long, and let's be real, I don't have that much patience for chicken tenders. So we ended up at Applebee's, and the service actually ended up being amazing. The last time we went to Applebee's, I had a fit, and I was so upset, and our server sucked. But today, we had an awesome server named Daniel? Or something like that, and he was the best. Our drinks were never empty, our food came out hot, he brought it all out at the same time, he was good at taking our order, and we ordered a lot of stuff because, well, we like to eat. So shout out to that guy at the Applebee's in Albany, Georgia. I don't know his name, I'm actually going to put it down below so I can give him the credit that he deserves. But other than that, it was actually a super good night, and I did enjoy the Applebee's, which is a little bit shocking. Hi guys, it's Tiny Tay, and I'm here to tell you today about some of my college shenanigans that I went through today at orientation. So, my day started at probably 7 this morning, which, mind you, orientation was at 8, so we're already running kind of late here. We're all rushing to get our things together, and we got to my campus probably at like 8:15, so that wasn't bad. But then they didn't tell us where to go. They kind of just said like, oh, here's orientation, this date, this place, like at our campus, be there. So I get there and we're all just like following other crowds basically because no one knows where to go, like they didn't tell us anything. After we finally figure out where we're supposed to go, there's this huge line to take your picture for your ID card. This line is literally upstairs and wrapping around like 3 walls. So I'm pretty hurt just looking at the line, to be honest. And then there was like a bunch of vendors, but kind of like not really. They were set up kind of like vendors, but basically just to tell you about your major, get to know you a little bit more, things like that. So after I take my ID picture, while in the line taking my ID picture, there's this girl, and she's like trying to tell people's parents basically that they need to get out of the line to help make the line shorter, and these parents are like, "Sis, who are you?" And she didn't know if she wanted to speak up or if she wanted to be shy, so that was pretty annoying. Like, if you're going to say something, just be firm with it, let it be that. Don't let people continue to push you over, and don't let people get, like, obviously irritate you about it. So it was irritating me that she was being, like, so passive. So after I finally got my picture taken, we went into this, like, gym with all the parents and all the kids that were at this orientation. And then our parents ended up leaving us, and then we ended up splitting off into different groups too based on our major as well. So that was kind of weird, but basically we just had like a Q&A. They answered questions, told us about our major, told us what we're going to do, what college is going to be like, what classes we're kind of going to have to take, things like that. So that was pretty cool. And then that ended super early. Like, I'm not sure if they just didn't plan for it, but it was just so unorganized, and we were just sitting there like literally looking at each other. So then we decided to take a tour of the campus. It was hot, and most of us had already toured the campus before, so there wasn't anything like super wow about it. So after that we went and did another QA, but this time about Greek life, sports, clubs, SGA, things like that your school offers basically for you as a student. That was pretty cool. That's actually where I learned the most part about things that I would like to do around campus throughout my 4 years, so that was pretty cool. After that, we went to the cafe to eat. Let me tell you guys, this is where I show my true spoiled crybaby self, because as soon as we walk in there, lasagna is our first option. I don't eat pasta, so I was pretty hurt at that. The second option was burgers. So at this point, I'm crying. Like, the tears are streaming down my face. I'm so upset. I don't eat any of these things. I don't eat bread. I don't eat beef. I don't eat lasagna. I don't eat cheese. So I'm just like, no, I don't want any of this. So then the next option that we had was pizza and French fries. The French fries were so bland and gross. They tasted literally like water, and the pizza was so hard I literally could have cut the cardboard myself and served it to you guys. Like, it was so bad. So I'm crying because I don't want to eat this nasty food, and then I get to this area where all the tables are. Everyone's already in their cliques. There's no place for me to sit. Like, I'm shocked, like shocked, and the music is so loud that I literally can't even think. Not only is the music loud, but as I'm sitting down finding my spot, all I hear is whoo, whoo, and it's one of the sororities or one of the fraternities from our campus strolling throughout the cafe. So I'm like trying to look and trying to like clear my face and everything. It was literally so frustrating, and it was a culture shock, let me tell you, because at my house it's pretty quiet, and that was just like, I didn't want the nasty food. I didn't have anywhere to sit. I don't have any friends yet, so I'm just like, oh no, I don't want to be here. But then I got myself together, tightened up, and I was like, even if I cry every day, I'm still about to be here for the next 4 years. So, gotta do what you gotta do. So then, after that, we went back to the gym, and they're like, oh, you have to do this every year, you're not getting your ID. So I'm like, do we now? So then I just walked up, got my ID, and then after that they didn't even tell us where to go. They just like, everyone was just like wandering, linking around, like we all looked like lost sheep or something. I don't know. So that was just really unorganized, and the communication skills were not there at all. But I eventually found my parents, and then they told me that basically their part was more of a shit show than even our part was. It was unorganized, people were talking in circles, there was students leading their orientation instead of the staff, like, and they kept telling you, just wait till later, just wait till later, just wait till later. So then once it was done, everybody was trying to do the same things all at once. The lines were so long for financial aid, so long for housing. We're in this tiny little computer lab with, I want to say, what, maybe 12, 15 computers, and literally 100 people down the line waiting to get into this computer lab to do their housing, because these people told them to wait basically until last minute. So after I got my housing and all that figured out, which actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would, we went down to the health services office basically to see if my physical was there. So we get there, they say they don't have my immunizations, my TB, no, my physical, nothing. They don't have anything. When I mailed these things into them in May, and it's now summer and 2 months until we go to college. So I'm like, what do you mean you don't have anything for me. And so then I had to do this massive calling, running around basically like a chicken with my head cut off to my hospital in Wisconsin and to speaking with my nurses at my new school now. And that was just such a big hassle that I was literally so upset. And then I went to go turn in these athletic forms for a sport, and I get to the athletic office and all these people were acting like they don't know what I'm talking about. They're acting like they don't even work there. And so I'm like, what are any of you here for? So that was pretty annoying. So after that, and that was like 5:30. So we've been here since 8 in the morning, and we could have had all this finished at literally noon and been done, gone home, already went shopping, done everything else I had planned for the day. But no, now it's 5:30 and we're just now leaving campus to go back to our hotel. So we get back to our hotel, we eat, do everything I'm supposed to do, and I get a call back from my PA basically saying that my physical can be faxed, all this other stuff. So I'm like, really, Lisa? Like, I'm so annoyed at this point. I'm just over the whole thing. So after I got all that sorted out, I'm trying to film this video outside with my mom, and she's literally like, this is her holding the camera, she's shaking it, she's like uneven, she's like talking, turning around to herself. I'm like, Mom, I'm filming something for YouTube here, like, this is for my channel. She's making faces at me right now, actually. And then we finally get a good take. We're almost done. The video's at 4 minutes. We're almost there, okay? And she just smacks this big bug on her head, and you can literally hear her smack in the video. Like, I'm so fed up. She's like, I can't do this. We were outside for not even 10 minutes, and she said that she couldn't film my video, and we took 3 takes to get this video out, and she could not film it due to these tiny little bugs that she said were attacking her. I haven't experienced these bugs yet. So really, I'm just not sure what she's talking about because because she said that these bugs were affecting her filming of videos. Filming abilities. Well, guys, obviously I'm super tired. I'm done for today. I will tell you guys more about my cheer tryouts tomorrow. Bye-bye. So I got this mini film. As you can see, it's on sale for $7, and I just bought one at my hometown for $15, and it was 5 off. I thought that that was such a good deal, and now I literally just got 4 of them for $7 each. So I'm pretty excited about this, especially because I use my Polaroid camera a ton, and it's going to be summer, so I need to capture all those memories, and I need to capture college memories as well. And then I got some more snacks. As you can see, that's kind of a theme for this road trip. Snacks that we don't have in my state. I have heard that these are out of my state, but I haven't found them at any of my local Walmarts. So I got them from a Walmart down here, and things are a little bit cheaper than things where I live. So why not get some summertime ranch Cheetos? I'll be sure to let you know how these guys taste. But that's just to wrap up the end of my night. Today was an overall pretty good day besides orientation mess and my mom not being able to film. I still had an overall pretty good day, and I'm excited about the snacks that I got today. Hi guys, so we're currently in Attica, Indiana right now, and finally a pee break after so many long hours. I had a smoothie this morning, and let me tell you, it's coming back to haunt me. There was so many bumps, and then it started raining. It was like hailing, so it was hitting the window so hard, and I'm just thinking like, wow, I have to pee so bad. And then my dad's just like, okay, next stop, next stop. 2 hours later, still next stop. I'm like, can't even laugh at the things that they're saying because I'm about to pee on myself. Like, basically forced to hold my pee against my will. Crazy. Besides that, everything is going pretty good. We have a good day going. And really, I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. And I kind of just want to be home, ready to be back in my own bed. And that's really it, guys.